winners of 9 straight, the Clemson Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cavaliers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
People still fill in the stands. And he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cavaliers' offense will get first crack at it today. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Foster. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And it'll be down right there. So Clemson's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
It was a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball. He can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position. Being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
Fires downfield. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job by the defense, knocking it down, getting the ball down.
And the Tigers are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Knight. Quick completion on the out. Man, a defender missed. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to 27.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Tiger. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Leaves it with the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the first down, still moving. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Abdullah. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back gets to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 40. At the 30. He's at the touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Under fire. He'll pull it down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They run the reverse. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. Nice move. Create some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Using the quick game. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. To the air. It's Knight. Looking for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
I imagine he's going to get an ear. On the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. On target. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're testing the right side here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
And he'll be brought down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. With the catch, it's Abdullah. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. Makes the grab at the 10. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This has been exactly the way you... He wants to take the top off. Brings it in down the left side. Finds some room. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tiger. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
To the air on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this morning. He wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive pass. Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. He's now up to 64 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air, it's Knight. Throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tiger. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an important...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the big fella. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And this one will be touched and downed at the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The play action fake. That's caught. It's Davidson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Right on the money. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Time to see how things play out the rest of the way as we send it back to our guys in Death Valley.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David.